think someone must have just got on my turkey. I heard the gobble. That's why I started recording. And then that shotgun blast. There was another gobble right after the blast though. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not. It was pretty quiet. Alrighty, well, I'll probably head home this afternoon or this evening. But first I want to get all these plants in the garden and everything. And hopefully get the mowing deck back on the lawnmower and trim some of this down. So it shouldn't take too long to put all the plants in the garden. What's going to take the most time, I think, is going up to the pond and carrying buckets of water down to water them in. Because I don't have any garden hoses out here yet to just siphon water from the pond. I'll have to bring some hoses out or something whenever I come out to put the other seeds in. I didn't bring the seeds, but it's time to put them in too, so I'll come back out in a day or two or something like that and rig everything up. But for today, I want to get the plants in the garden that I brought out and maybe the mowing deck back on the lawnmower. Okay, what I do is I just go through and lay my plants out. I just set them out 2 feet apart. I didn't obviously use a measuring tape. I just stepped it off with my feet, but I do that first, and then I can just go back through and plant them one at a time. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the garden. And you'll probably maybe hear some gobbles in the background. These turkeys have been super active the last 2 days, so maybe that'll be a treat. Boy, that one was ready to come out, wasn't it? Woo! It's pretty tight. I don't know whether to rough up them roots or not. Just leave them alone, I guess. Now I've kind of turned those sunflowers a little bit away from where the sun is coming from, because the sun is not like directly overhead in this spot. It actually stays a bit to the right, so by leaning them to the left, they should pull towards the sunlight and straighten up a bit. Alright, so I got all my cucumbers in, or no, cucumbers, sunflowers. Cucumbers are next. But they're all in their homes and looking happy. Now this one right here is the one where I said in a previous video it had like snapped off. Kind of broke over. Let me see if I can get it to focus on that. Kind of broke over right there. So what I've done is I just put a stick up through it to hold it up, because you can see it's kind of bent over, because while it was broke over it was still reaching for the sun and it still looks healthy. So I'll give it a chance. I don't know if it'll make it or not, but why not give it a chance if it's fighting that hard? So I'm going to do the cucumbers next. But looky here. Not a good sign. Something's already been digging. So that's not good. I don't really see any tracks really. I would think if it was something of fair size that the loose dirt would be easy to pick up tracks in, but I don't see any. Anyway, so that's not good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put these cucumbers in. They won't take very long because they're not in a very big container, so they don't take a very big hole. Basically with these, all you gotta do is just push your finger through the bottom and they come right out, so it's super easy. I'm just gonna start right here. No real method or science to it, it's just put them in a hole. Alright, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. I like to kind of push them down where they're kind of in a valley, kind of like a bowl. That way if it does rain or get a little moisture, it kind of funnels it down towards the plant. Okay, I got all the sunflowers in. I got all the cucumbers in. And then I skipped a row right here because this row is where I'm going to put the pole beans. And then I've got the tomatoes all set out where they're going to go. Now with the tomatoes, what I've done is I've put the Rutgers on that side over there. And I put the Amish paste tomatoes over here. So what I've also done is staggered them. So you'll notice there's like, that one is in the middle of these two, and so on. I noticed I did this last year and it was a lot easier to kind of maneuver in between and pick the tomatoes, so I'll just continue with what I found to be effective. And then I've got the green peppers set on the row where they'll go, and the sweet banana peppers are laid out. Then I've got onions over there on the very last row, because they like it a little cooler and shady, along with the lettuce over there. Now right now they're in the sunlight, but once it gets to be about 1 or 2 p.m. they'll be in the shade. So I'll put the lettuce in there, and then I'll skip a few spaces to plant more lettuce seeds. That way I'll, you know, when that group is done, then the other group will be, you know, halfway through growing or whatever. And then, you know, more onions. And then down here, these rows are 30 feet long, and I spaced the plants out 2 feet. So there's about a 4 or 5 foot space down here. See if I can, it's hard to see the screen here. Okay, between the last plant there and the end of the row, there's like 4 or 5 feet. And there is all the way down. You know, that last plant there, there's like 4 feet or so. So what I'll do down here is where I'll plant my corn. Because corn likes to be really close together, like just pretty much slapping up against each other. Because the way they pollinate or whatever is the little tassel things fall down onto the stringy things that come out of the ears. I mean, I know these are not technical terms, but you know, I don't know what they're called, I just know how it works. So and if they're not close enough together, you can always just strip the seed stuff off with your hand and sprinkle it onto the stringy things coming out of the ears, and it works that way too. But I'll probably put 3 or 4 corn seeds in per row, and then I'll have like pretty much a row, a row, a row, and a row of corn, pretty much all the way down. I've never had too much luck with growing corn. I mean, I've gotten ears of corn before. They're not very big or anything, so I don't know. I'll give it a shot again. If not anything else, I mean, this is just wasted space, so might as well put something in there, I guess. I'm going to go grab some lunch, because I skipped breakfast, and it's about 11 o'clock right now, so I'm going to go eat some lunch and then get back to digging in the dirt. I guess I'll just start over here with the tomatoes and just start digging them in, so I'll be back.